Tata has launched the GenX Nano starting at 1.99 lakh rupees for the manual variants and 2.69 lakh rupees for the AMT avatar. India's very own version of the people's car is now in its 7th year of production. This facelift not only brings a few changes to the interior and exterior, but also gets an AMT box. Let's take a quick look at the GenX Nano AMT. Now, the Tata Nano was launched way back in 2008 with a mouth-watering price tag of 1 lakh rupees. The facelifted version retains the same eggshell design. The changes to the exterior are subtle and minimalistic. For example, the face gets smoked headlamps with nano engraving, a thin black strip on the bonnet, and a reworked front bumper with little infinity symbols strewn across the lower smiley grille. The side profile remains unchanged from the previous version, not even the wheel caps get a new design. However, there's a big change at the rear of the car. The Nano now sports an openable hatch door, something that was missing in the previous two versions. The boot space is a modest 94 litres on the AMT variant and 110 litres on the manual version. There's a thin black strip at the bottom of the boot too, helping to break the monotony of the rear. The interiors are a major step up from where the Nano started off. Step inside the cabin and you immediately notice the new steering wheel, which has the same design as the one on its sibling, the Zest. The other new addition to the interior is of course the AMT gear lever, which too is borrowed from the Zest. The Nano's instrument cluster still sits at the center of the dashboard. The cluster itself is reworked with amber backlighting and some cool looking fonts. It also gets an MID which can be used to cycle through information such as the efficiency, distance to empty, etc. The little Tata sports an inbuilt music system with USB and aux connectivity coupled with 4 speakers. There aren't many cubby holes to store anything apart from the 2 glove boxes on the dash and a little recess just ahead of the gear lever. Coming to the space inside the cabin, the Nano has always been a spacious car for its size. There's decent headroom and legroom both at the front and the back. The Nano continues to be powered by the rear-mounted 624cc 2-cylinder engine with 38 bhp of power and 51 Nm of torque on tap. The new AMT box has 5 ratios instead of 4 as seen on the manual Nano. The AMT has 3 modes, A for auto, M for manual and S for sports mode. This AMT unit along with the E-Pass power steering makes this car a hoot to drive in the city. At 2.69 lakh rupees for the AMT, the Nano is definitely a value proposition from Tata Motors. We love the tiny proportions and the ease at which it zips through the city. Click on the link in the description for the first drive review.